Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam.
Following in the footsteps of previous acharyas can be summarized in the following statement by Śrīla Rupa Goswami. First-class devotional service is known by one's tendency to be fully engaged in Krishna consciousness, serving the Lord favorably.
Serving the Lord favorably, not whimsically, favorably. Anukullena, Krishna Anusiranam, Bhakti Uttama. This is the exact word. Anukul means favorably. What I want, you shall do. That is favor. I want something and you do something else, that is not favorable. Favorable means what Krishna wants, you do that. So, to come to this understanding preliminarily, because we have forgotten Krishna or God at the present stage in our material condition of life. Material condition means forgetting our relationship with God. That is material condition. Therefore it is called māyā. Māyā means illusion which has no existence, hallucination. The same thing as we see tiger while dreaming and crying, oh, here is tiger, same. So this is the example of hallucination. There are many others. Just like water in the desert. Sometimes there is, due to reflection of the sun, it appears there is vast mass of water. And the animals, they go after it, the water. These are some of the examples of hallucination, illusion. So, to be in the stage of hallucination, illusion, that is called māyā. This is called māyā. Māyā. Ma means not. Ya means this. So we are in this condition now, in māyā. We can practically experience, I have several times explained, just like while we are asleep, we forget everything of our day's life. And during daytime, we forget everything what you saw in dream. So these two stages. So this is also dream, this is also dream. And I am the observer of the dream. Therefore I am the fact. And this is illusion. Both the conditions. So therefore, the question arises, then what I am? That is called brahma-jijñāsā. The Sanatana Goswami went to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to ask this question, what I am? And any intelligent man can understand that I am simply dreaming. At night I am dreaming something, forgetting day's dream, and daytime I am dreaming something and forget the night's dream. So actually both of them are dreams, and I am the observer. Then what I am? This is the question. Athāta brahma-jijñāsā. This is the beginning of Vedanta Sutra. One should be inquisitive. Unless one comes to this point of inquiring about himself, then what I am? Why I am dreaming this, daytime and night time? What is my actual position? This is human life. When one comes to this point of inquiring what I am, That is the beginning of human life. Otherwise animal life. The animal, they do not know what I am. Neither this question comes to them, what I am. He is thinking I am dog, I am cat, I am ass, I am tiger, and this and that. Similarly, if we simply think like that I am American, I am Indian, I am Brahman, I am this, I am that is animal life. That is animal life. When you come to this point, understanding, inquiring, jivasya tattva jijñāsā, jivasya tattva jijñāsā, nasya jat karma bhi, kamasya na indriya priti, jive to javata. This is the Bhagavad philosophy. People are working very hard. The animal also working very hard. But in the human society, there are 4 principles: dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Religious life, then economic development, then sense gratification, and then moksha, liberation. This is human life. Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. The religious life you cannot find in animal society. In the human society, either he may be Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddha, Jews, anything. There is a kind of religious principle. So that is the beginning of human life. Religion, dharma. Then generally, because we are in the bodily concept of life, therefore, economic development, I want money, I want comfortable position, comfortable situation, so that I can eat, drink, sleep nicely. This is called economic development. So dharma, artha, then why I want economic development? The kama, because I have got my senses, I have to gratify it. I gratify my senses. When my children grow up, I also give them chance to gratify their senses. Janmaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham. So we think by sense gratification we shall be happy. That is called kama. And when we are dissatisfied or frustrated by this process of sense gratification, economic development, then we give up. Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya, this is all false. Now I shall merge into Brahma, this moksha. But Bhagavad says, this is not life. This is not life. What is that word? Dharmasya, dharmaikantasya. You have got the first here. Na arthaya upakalpati. Now, the dharma does not mean people don't take to religious life for economic development. They think that that is also fact. So, but Bhagavad says that the religious life does not mean economic development. Economic development does not mean to satisfy your senses. Then what shall I do? I have got my senses. There is demand of satisfaction for the senses. What shall I do? Therefore, Bhagavad says, Kamasya nindriya priti jivito javata. Kamasya, just like you have to eat. That is the demand of your body. But don't manufacture varieties of menus. Eat only to live, not to live to eat. They have made it a point not to eat for living, but they are living for eating. Therefore Bhagavad says, Kamasya nendriya priti. Our indriya priti, our sense gratification is eating, sleeping, sex life, and defend. That is our India. So, Bhagavad says, yes, you are allowed to satisfy your senses so that you can keep fit yourself, so to execute higher procedure of life. And what is that higher procedure of life? That higher procedure of life is jivasya tattva jijñāsā, that tattva jijñāsā, what I am. For this purpose you shall eat, you shall sleep, you shall satisfy your senses, you should defend yourself, to fulfill this mission of life, to understand what I am. Otherwise the animals are also doing that in their priti. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was approached by Sanatana Goswami. They were ministers in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah in Bengal. In those times there was a Pathan government, and they were responsible minister. One was chief minister, one was finance minister, very responsible post, Rupa Goswami, and they almost became Mohammedans, because formerly the Brahminical society was very strict. If any Brahmana accepts service of another person, generally Kshatriyas, and they were Muslims, so they were rejected from Brahmin society, and they changed their name also. Almost they became Mohammedans. Shakar Malik and David Khas, both the brothers, Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, and they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then they decided to resign from the government post and join this Kṛṣṇa consciousness movement. This Kṛṣṇa consciousness movement is not new. It is continuing. It is going on since Kṛṣṇa appeared, and later on, 500 years ago, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revived it. This Hare Krishna movement. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Mukti. So when they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, both the brothers decided that now we shall join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. It is very nice movement. So after resigning their post, Rupa Goswami still they left the country, and Sanatana Goswami was situated. He formally wanted to resign the post, but the Nawab would not allow him to resign. Therefore he was arrested, and somehow or other he managed to come out of the prison and then join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Benares. So when he met, there was discussion of life's value of life between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sanatana Goswami. So Sanatana Goswami first of all questioned this, that gramo vyavahare kahaye pandit satya kori mani. Now the ordinary few friends, my countrymen, they consider me, I am very learned scholar. He was very learned scholar actually. He was a great scholar in Sanskrit and Arabic language and Persian language, because in those days there were Mohammedan kingdom. So actually they were very learned scholar, because we understand from their writings later on, after becoming disciples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bandi Rupa Sanatana Raghujugo Sri Jiva Gopalako. So actually they were Pandit, learned scholars, Brahman and learned scholar. But he was asking, the Gramo Vyavahare Kahaye Pandit Satya Kori Mani. These people, my neighboring friends, they call me as learned scholar. And actually, I accept that I am scholar, I am learned Pandit, but I do not know what I am. This is my position. I am Pandit, they call me Pandit, learned scholar, and I accept it, but actually I do not know what I am. I am such a Pandit. So this is the position. You call any person, any scientist, any philosopher, any politician, any minister at the present moment and ask him what you are, he'll fail to answer. He'll say, yes, I'm Mr. Such and Such. I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm minister. He'll say like that. This question was discussed with a great professor in Moscow. He said, Swamiji, after finishing this word, everything is finished. What I am, that's all. This is the position. But actually that is not. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami first of all inquired this question, Je, Gramma Vyavahare Kahe Pandit, ordinary behavior. My neighbors, they call me very learned scholar. But I am such a scholar that I do not know what I am. Why I am put into this miserable condition of life? Birth, death, and disease and old age, and threefold miseries, adhyati, adhibhoti, adhidaivi. And the whole struggle is to minimize our miserable condition of life. The struggle is going on, whole day work, day and night. What is the purpose? Attantik dukkha nivritti, to minimize our miserable condition of life. So why I am put into this miserable condition of life, although I do not know, I do not want it. So what I am? What is my position? That is a Bhagavad decision. You don't forget yourself by simply satisfying your senses. Kamasya nendriya priti. Don't be satisfied simply when you see that your senses are satisfied. No. Jivasya tattva jijñāsā. One should be forward to understand what he actually is. The same story. That I am simply seeing dreams day and night. I am seeing, that's a fact. Law of identity, I am. Then what I am? I am simply to see these dreams. What is my actual life? That is tattva jijñāsā. Their happiness is that sex life. For enjoying that sex life, they are working so hard day and night. Therefore, he is neither serving the society, community, family,